Oh heavens, we are less than 50 days away from doTERRA's convention. And guess what the conversation's all about? Yes, you know doTERRA convention, so stay tuned. You're listening to the Essential Oils Scoop podcast. We're here to help you confidently using essential oils in your daily life. No fluff, just real talk and practical tips. Each episode brings you education, inspiration, and of course, our scoop of the day. Let's elevate your wellness one drop at a time. Like I said, we are less than 50 days. To be exact, in this recording, we're in the 40-day range. It's going to be less, but when this hits your ears, friends, you need to pack, you need to get ready. And so this whole conversation is about the excitement around convention, what to expect. If you haven't bought your ticket yet, y'all get your ticket virtual or in person. And we just want to give you some insights on if you've never been before, these are the tools that we would highly encourage you to bring along. Sarah, I know you're absolutely
I'm
excited for
like
this.
over the moon excited about convention this year. It is in my former guess home. I don't know, like it's in Orlando, Florida this year. I used to live just outside of Orlando and I couldn't be more excited. Like, first of all, I love Florida. I wasn't born in Florida, but I think I should have been. Like, I love Florida. It is one of my most favorite places I've ever lived. So I'm excited that it's in Florida. I'm excited that, doTERRA has like, PS, if you didn't know this, doTERRA has a way to get discounted tickets for Disney. So if you are coming for doTERRA convention, get with your account manager or the business advancement team or whatever, and get the link for those tickets, because they are a screaming good deal. They're even better. Some of the prices are actually even better than Florida resident passes, and I know that for a fact because I did the price comparison. So if you're coming to convention, I'm so excited. Like I am so excited. I'm like, I can't wait for the new products. I've heard the rumor mill has been great with this, like 15 new products. 15. And your in-person convention kit is 50% off. Now, if you don't come in person or you're like virtually watching, you don't get this discount. So this is 50% off. I'm so excited. And I've heard that they're opening the vault for one product. Don't know what that product is, but I have high hopes. I have high, high
Oh, I
hopes.
hope it's elevation. I'm going to say it out loud over and over again. I hope it's elevation.
So
Period.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
We
what
don't
that is,
know.
but I'm excited.
Mm-mm.
They have an exclusive oil gift that you get with your convention kit purchase that will be there as well, which you only get through the convention, coming to convention in person. It's not, you will not get that ordering your thing later on or after the hype, right? So you have to be at convention signed in to get your in-person ticket and in-person kit. And then you'll get the exclusive oil. I don't know what it'll be this year, but I think exclusive oils are always my favorite. Um, if you're watching it from home, you can have there's like on demand, you can watch it. And then of course you're gonna get your cool backpack. I have no idea what the backpacks are gonna look like this year, but you'll get a backpack, a pen, and a notebook as per usual. Um, I'm really excited for the lab. I wonder what we're gonna make at the lab this year. Cause like,
I don't know. Okay, so I have dual screens. You didn't need to know this, but I'm telling you because right now I have the convention.doterra.com and all it is just like love and light and excitement of Orlando, previous conventions, what you get to tap into. And I'm having massive FOMO. So just currently I do not have a ticket. I'm honest with you because my 40th birthday is on the 26th and I'm very much torn. I want to be with my husband, but at the same time, I don't know. So who knows? I might just have a trigger finger and buy a freaking plane ticket by the end of this episode because of all of the joy. You guys, there is massive FOMO in my heart right now. And I'm assuming there is for you. There are multiple ways that you can participate, but what Sarah's saying is that when you buy your plane ticket, when you commit to convention, there is going to be an abundance of opportunity. And it's not just the education, it's not just the swag, it's not just the new products, but the connection is huge. You should
Yeah.
see Sarah's eyes.
I'm so excited. Like, you
They're
guys have
popping
no
out
idea.
of
I'm
her
like
head.
a kid in a candy store right now. I'm so excited for convention. Like, okay, like just like I'm gonna give a couple of highlights what I'm really excited for about convention really quick.
Please
And then we'll
do.
get into the nitty-gritty of like what to pack, how you should you prepare,
Yes.
okay? But like, here's the one thing. There's a Healing Hands service project for Days for Girls that is happening and at 10:30 in the morning on Wednesday, and it's going from 10:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon. And I'm really excited about this. I used to work with the Days for Girls chapter in Orlando. So shout out to them if any of them ever listen to our podcast. But like, I love these women so, so much. I don't know if they're working with the chapter, if they're working with the like parent company itself, or if they're working with the local chapters. But they are an amazing group of women who come together for these Days for Girls.
Mhm.
And I just love every one of them. They're so dedicated to the projects for Days for Girls. With that, what Days for Girls does is helps underprivileged countries learn about menstruation cycle, and then they
Mhm.
get kits. And those kits can be anywhere from like reusable sanitary napkins or pads or whatever to diva cups to they've changed out now that they've started putting diva cups into their packaging because diva
Mhm.
cups can be super sanitary. They can be washed, and then they have like
Yeah.
cleaning supplies for those.
Mhm.
Anyway, fantastic company, just a fantastic humanitarian aid project. Love them to pieces. So
It is.
we'll be doing stuff with them.
So, okay, but before you go, it's a 30-minute volunteer sessions between
Mhm.
10:30 and 2:30, and you have to, so space is limited, so you have to register. You have to register or you can't do it. And I've done that in the past of forgetting to register for something, thinking I could just walk in and do it to support, and you can't.
No, you can't.
So please register if this is something that you're wanting to support.
So do it today, is what she's telling you. Basically, she's being
Yeah.
nice, but do it today.
Get- Yeah.
I'm
Do it
excited for
yesterday.
Recognition Gala. I'm excited for the Recognition Gala. Now, I'm still going through events for Wednesday. Marketplace is always fun. It opens, Founders and Diamonds opens early, and then an hour later, it's Silvers and Above, and then everybody can come between 1 and 6. Gala is from 6 to 8:30. I'm excited for Gala. I know a few people who will be walking. I think Rachel Lynch is walking for Blue Diamond. So if you know Rachel or know her story, she's walking for no, sorry, Presidential Diamond. I'm so sorry, Presidential. She just went presidential 3 weeks ago. So
Didn't you say presidential? You didn't say
no,
presidential?
I said blue.
Oh, that's what my brain heard.
She just went Presidential Diamond 3 weeks ago. So I'm so, 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 so excited for her.
Mhm.
And maybe I will be there to support her. I haven't decided on Gala yet.
Mhm.
But Thursday, guys, Thursday's the day. Thursday is the day. Like, we get to go in, we get to get our seats, and they're going to talk all about natural intelligence. Now, they gave us a little preview of natural intelligence during leadership, which
They
is
did.
so amazing because everything is all about AI right now, right? Like,
Yeah.
everybody's all about AI, but what about our natural intelligence? What is our body saying to us? Are we listening to our bodies? And this is all going to be the whole first session is all about natural intelligence, listening to us, listening to ourselves. Um, so that I'm excited for that. Like, I'm excited for them to keep going on that natural intelligence. And I know Vicky loves that part. She's like,
I
that
do.
was like, I think that was what spoke to you the most at leadership was that natural
Yeah,
intelligence
you're
idea.
right. Absolutely.
So then you guys, there'll be a product reveal. And I'm so excited about the product reveal. Like I said earlier, am
You
I
guys, you need to get
vibrating?
on YouTube. If you were to pick any episode out of the hundreds we have, you need to get on here now because of Sarah's excitement. She's glowing. She's just radiating this
I'm
excitement.
excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So that we'll have our new products. We'll know the 15 new products and that one from the vault that I'm dying to know about and whatever
Which is going
else,
to be elevation because I'm finger crossing and praying, but I really don't know.
right? Um, and then comes the in the afternoon, it's going to be Essential Oil Symposium, which is going to be amazing. This is when all the doctors start coming out with
Mhm.
research and science and all the things, right? Like all the
Yes.
things that really help you to understand why essential oils and why our products that are infused with essential oils work so well in your body. So you're not going to want to miss that, because this is how you understand more. So that's going on Thursday. And then Friday morning is Move with a Cause. I'm not sure who's doing Move with a Cause. We've had lots of different cool people in the past, but it looks like we're having a sound bath experience
We're
and
doing
Zumba.
Zumba and sound bath. So, I mean, I loved when Billy Blanks came. By the way, Billy Blanks uses essential oils. If you didn't know, now you know. You can't unknow it.
Yeah.
But
I have
I don't
pictures of
know.
Vicky meeting him for the first time, and she totally fangirled.
Oh,
Totally fangirled.
billion percent. Billion
And
percent.
I have done his Move with a Cause at leaderships in the past. So I don't know if
Hmm.
he's doing this because this is Zumba. So he's not really a
Yeah,
Zumba,
not
he's a
sure who's
keto
doing
person.
that. But there's two opportunities. And I actually don't know if it's one after the other or you have to choose. Usually it's choose your adventure at the same time. So I don't know. That's something we can find out, that you can find out. But it is. So move with the cause. That's 6:30 in the morning to 7:30 in the morning. Rise
And
and
if you do
shine.
the points thing, if they do the points thing again,
That would
sorry,
be awesome.
if
Yeah.
they do the points thing again, you get extra points for going for Move of the Cause. So I'm not sure if they're doing points, but I love it when they, you
I
know
don't know.
me, I'm very competitive with the
Competitive.
points, and I have to go get my free item, and makes me so happy to do that. So I don't know. I don't know, but if it
Hmm.
is, that's really cool. And
Yeah.
then general session for Friday.
I love what they're saying about general session. So general session 2 is doTERRA meets the world's health trends. Okay, health undercurrent of health is always happening, but the trends of what society is saying, oh, lean into, do more of this, act here, take that. Like doTERRA has a piece in that puzzle, a piece in that pie, whatever you want to call it. So that is the time for this, for that general session. I'm excited for that. And then the doTERRA experience, which I can't imagine. I I don't know like how glorious it's going to be in the doTERRA experience.
I love the doTERRA experience. You need to plan at least an hour to 2 hours for the experience,
Oh,
like
I'd
to
say
get
two.
through it.
I would say at least two.
Yeah, if you really want to do it right, you need to. And then you probably need another extra little time for like the leadership and all of like the back office stuff and like that. They usually do those in two sections. So usually it's like your back office and like tools to improve your business. And then they have like the experience part where you're doing oils, and they always have such great experiences. And sometimes you get to like product test possible new blends and diffusers. And sometimes they have new products for you to try. And they're like, which one do you like, A or B? And you're like, oh, I like this. And it's so fun and so interactive. And the lab,
Yeah.
it's so fun. Every year you get to make something new, like hair serums and bath salts and like, oh my gosh, that blend that one year. Do you remember that roller blend that we had that one year, and it had like a strawberry scent to it?
Was it last year or the year before
I
in the
can't remember.
lab that we created it?
I can't remember, but
It
it
was
was
good.
divine. It was
Yeah,
so divine
it
that
was really
like
good.
I inched out I even like started to get a little low, so I put a little extra fractionated coconut
FCO.
oil to stretch it because it was so good. It was so amazing. Anyway, loved that.
Hmm.
And so the lab is always super fun to go and do. I love doing the lab with my daughter. Like we've gone almost every year. I've done the lab with my daughter, and we always have so much fun doing it. So grab your gal pals and go get in line for the lab, because that's going to be such a fun thing at the doTERRA experience. Then we have Terra Talks. Terra Talks is
Yeah.
where I feel like it gets into the nitty gritty of things. And I love that when you go to the different like talks that they have, and that is so much fun to me. Like I love Terra Talks because I feel like this is where you're getting into the nitty gritty of, and they're calling this one the protocol playbook.
I
Did it
know. I
gain?
looked at that. I was like, ooh, this is interesting. So
Yeah.
I mean, this is a doTERRA ran event. So doTERRA legally needs to be compliant. We all understand that. So I'm just hoping, well, I already know the side conversations are gold that you have with leaders down the hall while you're waiting in a line, while you're
Huh?
eating your lunch. Those nuggets, it's like if you ask them, can we record this conversation? Because I'll need to remember all of these nuggets. This is like when they're saying protocol playbook here, I can't imagine the chatter of what we would be
Oh
saying.
yeah. Yeah. And the recommending solutions, supporting success, creating confidence would
Uh-huh.
I'm really loving how they're wording this. So I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
I also wonder if we're gonna have like leadership where we all have to put our phones away,
I would imagine so. I
which would make so much because that was gold. Was that not gold at leadership
yeah.
when we all
Yeah, it
had to
was
put our
awesome.
phones away and put them in the black bags and like
Mm-hmm.
that was like precious. Oh, so
It
excited.
was. It was really great. Yeah. So that's sad. That's Friday, guys. It ends with the Terra Talks. Your day ends at 5. We forgot to say Thursday's day ends at 6. But like we have long days at doTERRA's conventions. We just do. Bring your walking shoes. Wear something
Yeah.
comfy. We're gonna get through Saturday and then we're gonna go and talk about all the things you get to bring to support this epic opportunity.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So Saturday starts off when you can start checking out the doTERRA experience at 8 o'clock in the morning. If
Hmm.
you want to. It's going to be open from until 8:45. Well, actually it'll be open till like 3. I don't know if they close it down during the third, but during the third session, general
I don't
session
think
or
in the
not.
general sessions, I once it's open, I think it's open during the duration of, but I could be wrong. This is in
I
Orlando,
could be
right? It's
wrong
not
too.
at
I don't know. It's Orlando. It's
Boat
a little
Palace.
bit different this year.
Hmm.
Um, Imagine your impact. This is where we're going to talk about like your impact as far as like healing hands, um, like the doTERRA mission. Like this is the heart. This is where we're going to hear the heart of doTERRA, what their mission is for the next year, what their plans are, what their goals are, and how we are part of that plans and those goals. We're probably going to hear about what we accomplished for the Days for Girls on Wednesday. So like we're going to get an update. I'm imagining that we're going to have some healing hands updates during this time. This is usually where we start talking about the impact, the real true heart and soul and impact of the company. So
Hmm.
I'm excited for this. Super excited. And then we
Yeah.
have a little break for 1 hour. You have a 1 hour break. And then they added something. And they added this just recently in the last month or so. They added in the next session, which is from 1 to 5. So if you got your tickets prior, you got your plane tickets prior to this announcement, I'm so sorry. But guys, if you can change it, I would.
Hmm.
I would not miss this. This to me is going to be worth every penny of your convention ticket because it's called the Leader Empowerment Session and it's going to unlock your growth code. And I know that Elise Shudeby is doing this, and I know what a powerhouse this woman is. Like, she is a powerhouse. And I know that is like, this is like kind of her baby, this session. 4 hour session, you guys. If you actually paid for a 4 hour session with Elise, you'd be paying thousands of dollars.
What I
Thousands.
love, yeah. Again, look, watch this on YouTube, okay? You'll appreciate the facial expressions. What Sarah's saying too is that if you've never met Alicia Genevieve, if you've never been blessed to be mentored by her at any capacity, both Sarah and I have in some form or fashion, and she's no fluff. She is a straight shooter with heart.
Mm-hmm.
So that combo is fire. That combo is like, no, you did it the wrong way. This is the way you can do it, and you'll see results. The growth code perfectly. Unlock your growth code. It's a perfect title for what Alicia's about to step into that room and blow your minds with. It's
I'm
going to be great.
I'm excited for this. Like
Yeah.
for me, this is the culmination of it all. Like I'm excited for new products, right? But like
Hmm.
those are going to be my two favorite things that I'm absolutely the most excited about because I know this is what I need for my business, right? Like this is what I
Hmm.
need to like feel motivated to um move on to the next steps. Like I was just listening to a book the other day, six six something growth steps, six growth steps by Brendan Bouchard. And he was talking about motivation. And he was like, all of these people say motivation, it's about consistency, not motivation. But you have to have motivation in order to stay consistent. And if you don't have that motivation to help you stay consistent, you will not follow through and you will not go through with your goals. You always have to have some sort of motivation. And it might not be a motivational speech, but you have to have some sort of motivation when you first write down a goal. You had a motivation behind that goal. And then to keep that fire going, you have to continue to have motivation to continue that growth. And I wholeheartedly believe with every tendril in my body that you need to be at convention in order to keep that momentum and that motivation going. It's what pulls you through. Like leader, if you notice, doTERRA is so strategic because they know our brains. They know from leadership to convention, you've got these, it's like it's timed like 6 months for this purpose to keep you
Yeah.
engaged, to keep you in motivated, to keep you wanting to grow and learn. And I know
Part of
that
human
this
psychology.
it really is. And like I know that this session is going to help you build momentum. It's going to help you keep that motivation. And the nuggets that will be shared at that session alone are, in my opinion, going to be worth your entire ticket and the entire price of the cost. Like
Hmm.
that's why you want to be there. So anyway, that's my that's my like hot take on that because firmly believe in big events. Like I know that big events are what keep people engaged long term in their business. And if you're not at big events to be there, you're not going to want to you're not going to stay motivated. You're not going to stay in it. You're going to
Hmm.
lose sight of what's really important. So
Hmm.
I'm excited about that. I'm so excited about the lab. I'm excited about what the different sessions are going to look like, be like, feel like. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm just super excited about all of convention.
Yeah, I'm looking at the speakers. Again, you guys go to convention.doterra.com, okay? Go to the session insights and you can see the speakers that are going to be adding massive value. You're going to be, I'm telling you, if you can make it happen, make it happen. You won't regret it. Now, for those that are going, let's pause and pivot. Not pause, let's pivot to the things that we wish someone told us from the very beginning. Okay, first of all, shoes. Y'all don't have
Yes.
to be so fancy. If you're fancy people and wear heels, do you boo? Do it. Fine. But I'm telling you, you're going to do a ton of walking. Comfy shoes and socks are important.
Yeah.
Very, very
Yeah.
important. It
I don't even always wear flip-flops during convention, which I'm a
that says a
flip-flopper.
lot.
So if that tells you anything about my foot comfort and what I want to wear, I
Hmm.
may not be in flip-flops some of those days. I might be in
Hmm.
sneakers and very, very comfortable shoes because you guys, you will be doing a lot of walking around the
Hmm.
convention center. It's in Orlando, depending upon where your hotel is. Are you staying on site? Are you staying at the Hyatt? Or are you staying off property? And are you going to be driving in or Ubering in? Are you going to be walking? Because I mean, like the Marriott's only like a block away, right?
Hmm.
So, like, there's hotels that are only a block or so away that you'll be walking to. But you're going to be up, you're going to be down, you're going to be all over.
Hmm.
I don't know. I love Orlando. You're what if you're not used to the East Coast with humidity? One thing you need to be very prepared for is that every building is air conditioned to the max. Okay. So when you walk in, you will be hot and sweaty from the humidity outside, and you're going to walk in and you will freeze your tushy off. So you will want to have a jacket, a light jacket, or a sweatshirt or something, a sweater, something that can be on and off, something that you can wrap around your waist when you're outside and put on your body and you when you walk inside because you will freeze to death. You will be like, what in the world? I remember coming back, living in California for a really long time, and then going to Florida for a visit and thinking, what in the world did everybody do? Turn on their air conditioning? Like it was so cold. I was cold in every store I went to. Now, granted, it doesn't cost as much for electricity in the rest of the free world as it does in California, but every store, every place is extra air conditioned. It's just the way it is. So if
Hmm.
you are somebody whose temperature fluctuates,
Hmm.
you're hot and cold, you will want to have a sweater, sweatshirt, something, jacket, something
Yeah.
to to get to warm yourself. I know I will be probably in a thick sweater or sweatshirt because
Hmm.
I know I will freeze in the air conditioned areas. So just so you know that.
Yeah. In a reusable water bottle, some people oversee this like, oh, I don't want to pack it. No, pack it. Or buy one at convention because I'm almost positive they'll have some sort of reusable bottle for sale. If not, sorry. But bring it because you're going to want to put your recharge or electrolyte of choice. Okay. Dehydration's a real thing. Like, it's a real thing. So you get to be aware of that.
Uh-huh.
And going along the lines of that, bring your supplements. Okay, doTERRA over the years have given you multiple options and carry options. Y'all go on Amazon and find a carrying case that you can travel with to put your daily supplements in.
Yeah.
Prep that ahead of time. And if you don't have them or if you're running low, make sure you put in your order so you have them in time. The last thing you want to do is disrupt your nervous system and your physical being by not supporting it like you normally do when you're at home.
Yeah,
You don't have to interrupt that routine.
I was just having a conversation with my functional medicine doctor this morning about some things going on. And I said, oh, well, I don't take it during this time. Da, 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 da. And he was like, no, your most important thing with any medication, any supplement, anything, you take
Mm-hmm.
it daily and do not waver. And he said, even like the times of days that you take things, some things will say, oh, take it in the morning, take it at night, blah, blah, blah. He goes, and that's for your digestive system or if you're nauseous or whatever. He's like, but if your body is used to taking, say, your VMG at a certain time of day, then you should always take it at that certain time of day. So if you take your VMG at like 9 a.m. your time and you're coming into Florida and it's a 3 hour difference, take it at that time that it would be in Florida. Okay. So if it's 9 a.m. in California, guess what? You're going to be taking that sucker at noon and just
Mhm.
try to keep with that consistency as much as possible because that is going to help your body more than anything else is taking your VMG or um your omegas or your Terrazymes. Make sure you're taking your Terrazymes with every meal. Like continue doing those things, but also try to continue doing them at your normal time so your body doesn't get too messed up as you shift time zones. It will also help that transition from the different time zones in. So if you are traveling from a different time zone, especially if you're traveling internationally, like try to
Yes.
keep that up as best as you can for your body. So it doesn't like you don't have a lot of jet lag, you don't have a lot of issues with that. So anyway,
Hmm.
just food for thought for you from my functional medicine doctor from this morning.
Right. Please thank your doctor for me. Uh, I also am a big proponent of bringing your oils. Now, some of you are like, Vicky, you're not giving us anything new, but I'm here to remind you how easy it is to forget. Okay. There have been conventions where I didn't bring the tools to support my achy calves or my shoulders because I'm carrying a backpack. I don't normally carry a backpack, y'all. I usually carry a purse on one shoulder, right? So Aroma Touch, I highly recommend bringing Aroma Touch. If you're trying to narrow down because you can't bring your whole caboodle like Sarah C. Post does, but she can because the way she travels, she's allowed and can bring all the things.
I will be
But
bringing
if
all
you
the
are
things.
if you are, needing to make it small, these are my top all the time. Okay? Aroma Touch, Copaiba, frankincense. Did I say five, Sarah? Your aroma of choice. So it's either beautiful for me or magnolia or jasmine and on guard.
Oh,
Those are
can
my
I
five.
add five more?
Yes, please add five more. But like we get to keep it small, right? So what are your five to add to
I
that?
would I would absolutely have to put in Serenity and Shinrin-yoku
Yes.
for my diffuser at night because I don't know about you guys, and maybe this is just my personality. We know that I'm super extroverted. Being around people just energizes me. So when I'm around this like huge crowd of people, I'm literally going to be buzzing at night and not being able to settle my brain and settle down because my brain will be going a million miles an hour. I will be probably texting Vicky and being like, "Girl, did you blah 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 blah," because I my brain will be going 10 million miles an hour. I will be on fire at night. I need something that's going to calm my whole nervous system down. With that being said, I'm going to also recommend um adaptive because I'm going to need to calm and be like not so crazy.
Hmm.
Also, like, or maybe balance is your choice. You can choose it. If like balance is more your thing, or maybe adaptive, you choose for you, right? But digestion, because you probably will be eating foods that you're not 100% used to. And
Hmm.
I know my youngest daughter will be coming with us, and so she's got Crohn's. Guess what? I'm going to be packing all the things for Crohn's that we use to support her Crohn's. But digestion is number one. I also have to have digestion because we're going to be going to parks because it's Florida, people. We're going to be going to the parks. And my husband needs digestion when we go to those. So digestion is going to be on my list. These are on top
Hmm.
of Vicky's five, so like I'm
Yeah.
cheating.
I need to add more though, because tamer, now you have me. I can't pack light. I am not a light packer, never have, never will. And I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. So when I said that, I was like, oh man, I left out balance and I left out tamer. And I'm going down the list of the things you didn't say. Shinran Yoku and Serenity, yes, is a must. Because
Deep
like
blue,
you, my brain won't shut up.
deep blue,
Deep blue,
because
yes.
you're going
The
to be
deep blue
walking a
stick.
ton. And okay, let's be honest, if your hotel's not super close or you're not parked, you're going to be carrying around swag. So your backpack is going to get heavy, your shoulders are going to get tight, and if you don't know me
Mhm.
personally, you can't come and ask me for a massage. Unless you know me
And
personally, then you can ask me for a massage and I will probably give you a little teaser massage. But your shoulders are going to be tight. Your neck is going to be tight.
Mhm.
How many times have you seen me at convention with the deep blue out rubbing a team member's neck or shoulders?
way too many to count. That's a
Somebody will sit in
benefit of
front of
being on
me.
the team, y'all. Just saying.
Yeah, somebody sits in front of me and I'm just like, they're turned around, they're like rubbing their neck, and then I'm like, oh, they have a sore neck. So I go in there and I start anyway, you're gonna want deep blue because deep blue is gonna be one of
Mhm.
your friends. And
Mhm.
you're going to need peppermint and wild orange to keep yourself like during that oil
Yeah.
symposium with the science when the science starts to get
Oh
heavy.
my gosh. Yeah. Thinker, y'all. Thinker, I brought to leadership. I'm so grateful I brought Thinker. Because your brain is, again, our Spanish Sage. Spanish Sage would be amazing.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm just
See,
bringing
I couldn't stick to
everything.
five.
See, Vicky, if you come, you don't have to worry about it because I will
I
have my
know.
whole
I
kit and
know.
caboodle with me. I will have everything. You won't have to think about those things. You can
Ugh,
pack super light.
I know. I know. I know. Okay.
Okay.
Seriously.
Anyway,
We'll talk off there.
um,
We'll talk off air.
there's
This
so many good things about convention and like other things to think about. Um, your backpack. You will receive a backpack when you get there. So here's my thing
most
about packing.
likely. Did they confirm a backpack?
Yeah, it's on the it's
Oh,
on the
oh,
website.
okay.
Um, so here's the thing. I don't and I want to explain this to you as carefully as I can. If you are a heavy packer like I tend to be, and you are flying, I need you to understand that you want to have space coming to convention because you're going to want to bring home things from convention, not just your convention kit, but you're going to bring home a backpack. Can you fit that into your stuff? Can you fit in the swag? Because you know you're going to want the natural intelligence sweatshirt because they are so super cute, right? Like we know that they're having the natural intelligence sweatshirts they're bringing back for convention. We got a sneak peek and we're able to get one during leadership. Are you going to want one? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So you are going to want to purchase this. It's going to go into your backpack and your bag. And like, are you going to have room for this? Are you going to have room for some of the other fun things that they usually think? Now, the other thing to note, we're telling you to bring your oils because doTERRA does not have extra oils on hand. If this is your first convention, I want you to know there's not oils there to be purchased other than your convention kit. So you
Hmm.
can't go and go, oh, I'll just pick that up when I get there. Okay, this is not the time to go pick up crap when you're there. This is the time for you to get swag, to get your convention kit, to get your backpack. And, sometimes you have some team stuff. Like at leadership, we got some really cool stuff from our team leaders. We got like a whole roll, like a big tube thing of some fun things from our leaders. We got a book. We got some really cool stuff from our leaders. So, like, if your leaders are the type that bless you with gifts, you might have some more gifts coming into your bag. So, you have to think about this when you're packing. Okay. So, bring your
Correct.
essentials, but also know you can't purchase more when you get there. Like this is
Hmm.
not what doTERRA is. I know for other companies, other conventions, companies, if you go to like an Ulta thing, you can purchase things so you don't have to bring it with you. But like this, it is not that. And I know I've brought people in the past to convention for the very first time, and they thought they were going to be able to buy doTERRA oils. And they were a
Hmm.
little disappointed. So I don't want you to be disappointed that this is your first convention. You think you're just going to be able to like do a stock up sale or something. It's not that.
No. And I'm glad you held space for that. That was important to tell everyone or remind people of. And I also want to remind you this is business. This gets to be fun and this gets to be expansive and great in all the ways. But this is business. Majority, and I'm talking over 80% that will attend this convention will be doing this as a business. And so I know for me, I if and when I decide to go this year, I will be ready with my information to share easily with people. Because you think you have a lot of time, but you really don't. It goes by so fast. This is a structured, organized event.
Mhm.
And so when you meet that human, you're like, oh yeah, we need to reconnect because there's something there. Then I want to make sure that they have the information they need from me. So maybe that is a PDF that you can then give to them right away, right? Send them via email. Figure out the information that you want on hand of you to share with that other person so they can get a hold of you.
Yeah, it's a good time to network. It's a good time to get information. Some people are really willing to allow people to come to their classes and teach,
Hmm.
oh, you have a really cool hormone class. I want to come to your hormone class, and I have a
Yes.
really cool intimacy class. Hey, you can let's trade and let people come to my really cool intimacy class. And I want to go to your really cool hormone class. Like, this is the time where you can network, trade, talk to other people. What are you doing? How are you doing it? Like,
Yes.
can I attend one of your events or your classes or whatever? Um,
Hmm.
it's just a really good time for that kind of thing. The other thing I want to talk about is snacks. Having a few snacks in your bag will make you not so hangry and cranky. I'm just saying, like,
Hmm.
I'm a big thing. I'm like very good about trying to make sure I have enough protein in my body. I'm on a weight loss journey, like most of you know. Like I've been like working really hard. I do not need 3 days to mess up what I've been working 6 months on, right?
Yeah.
So, bringing snacks, for me it'll be nuts. I'll probably bring some nuts or some like chomps or something like something that's very protein rich things for myself. But keeping something in your bag where you're like, because okay, let's be honest, sometimes they go a little above like overtime, right? Like it says it's going to be done at noon, but we have been at conventions where it's been 12:30 and
Oh
your
yeah.
like stomach is like, I'm dying, you need to feed me, right? Like you're
Hmm.
hungry. And
I
I don't know
necessity.
about you, but
Yes.
like if I'm hungry, I'm not concentrating on other things, and it's hard for me to
Correct.
like be present. So
Hmm.
I'm saying throw some snacks in your backpack, and it doesn't have to be crazy snacks, right? Like you don't have to,
No.
we're not talking like bring your,
Protein bar, nuts. Like
yeah,
there's a. Hmm.
like, or you could bring your whole packed lunch if you want to, right? Like maybe you want to bring a whole packed lunch because you're just like, hey, in between sessions, I'm actually going to want to just do the experience and not stop for lunch.
Does the convention center in Orlando allow outside food? I don't know.
I've brought in prepackaged foods, like prepackaged
Hmm.
things. Um, you know, my favorite little granola roll bites that I always have, or my chomps and stuff. Like you've
Yeah.
seen my snacks that I usually bring in,
Hmm.
and I've brought those into the convention center, and I've not had a problem. Now, granted, it's been a hot minute since I've been to the convention center. It's been
Hmm.
2 years, 3 years. I think it's been 3 years since I was at the convention center. But from what I remember, we did not have any issues.
Okay.
It was
Well, yeah, and
for
that's something that you as listeners can look into. But regardless, snacks are still great in your
Snacks are
car.
still
Like,
good to have in your car, in your room, in your bag, like
yes.
because things happen and our schedules get a little off. But if you are very intent on that, making sure you have your enough grams of protein, making sure you have enough grams of like your good fats and all that stuff,
Hmm.
plan it, plan
Yeah.
accordingly. Just
Like any
plan.
great thing, you get to plan, you get to adult. Friends, this is fun. This became a very long episode, I'm assuming, but it's fine. Y'all have an assignment to do. The assignment is to decide. Decide if you're going. If so, what's the next step? Buy the ticket. Do all those things. Next step is to start packing.
And
Start
then come
that
say
list.
hi. Come say
Yeah,
hi when you see me. Like I want to say hi. Hug
yeah,
me, give me a big hug. Tell me like talk to me
yeah.
about your
We want
favorite
pictures.
episode.
We want
Like
pictures
I
with
want
you.
pictures, take pictures with me. Like I just come and say hi. But yeah, your first step, if you don't have your convention ticket, go buy your freaking convention ticket. Um,
Hmm.
it's it goes up in price. I mean, we're recording this. This is not actually going to be out for another week or two.
Yeah, we're in the beginning
So
of August here.
yeah, so you're gonna have to buy that convention ticket. If you are like, I want to buy it and you haven't bought it per yet, contact your account manager or your business development team and get the code. There might be a code available. I don't know. As of this recording, there is one, but I don't know as like you get late. Like this was for early birds, so I can't tell you if there's one available right now. And I think
Hmm.
the price goes up to 229, which is a huge you get a huge savings at the beginning of the month versus at the end of the month. So
Yeah,
as of when you guys will hear this recording, it's
it'll be
220.
229.
Yeah. So I'm hoping you haven't waited. If you have waited, maybe you can find somebody on your team who thought they were going to be able to go and couldn't go, and maybe you'll be able to get their convention ticket switched over to your name or something like that. Do that now. Do that right this second. Hit pause or finish off our podcast and get your ticket. That is number one priority. Then let's book your tickets to how you're going to get there
Yeah,
and show
absolutely.
up and come see us and
Yes.
give big hugs and enjoy the moment and bask in the sunshine and the light. So I think we've given you lots of scoops of what to bring, what to be excited about. I did notice on the convention thing, if you go up into the little hamburger 3 lines at the top, there is a section for the Disney discounts now. If you want to get your Disney discount tickets, there is that section now. I've noticed just as we were sitting here. So it's there. So I'm not making this up. You can see it for yourself. So
No, you are
anyway,
not.
hope you all show up for convention and we'll see you there. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode and are feeling inspired to dive in even deeper into the world of essential oils. Want exclusive offers, content, and recipes? Click on the newsletter link in the show notes today. Looking for even more wellness inspiration? Dive into our previous episodes and stay in the loop by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at the Essential Oil Scoop Podcast. Thanks for being a part of our essential oil family. And remember, hit the subscribe button to be notified every time we upload a brand new episode.